All right, let's jump right into this. We're going to do a showcase slash raid guide for the very first one out of the all the Pokemon that we listed in the primary video for this guy, for Blaziken. So this is, of course, the walkthrough of how to solo him with each individual Pokemon. The one we're going to do first is ARCEUS. So this ARCEUS one is going to be this build right here. Let's jump into it, take a look at this build and exactly how this works. Of course, if you need to know how Blaziken functions and what the raid is, go check that out. That is the other primary video that's associated with this one that's linked down below and also on the channel. So for ARCEUS, here's the game of the game. Terra type Stellar, okay? ARCEUS is the king of the game. He is the strongest Pokemon in my opinion, hands down. So you must give him his crown, which is the Stellar Terra type. And you'll see that when you terrorize him because he gets an actual crown. So it's figurative and literal. Held item, we're going to use the Zap Plate. So of course Blaziken is weak against rock, electric, and ice. So you could use the rock or ice plates as well. I don't recommend either of those given Blaziken's move pool. Zap Plate is the most consistent. The only weakness he has with that one is the Earthquake, and Earthquake is very much manageable. So, whoops, back into him, please. And then erase that stuff. Let's move on to the stats for ARCEUS. This looks very, very familiar to a lot of the other videos with him because this is his best build. Acid Spray, that's a must. Why is that? Well, that's because Acid Spray drops the special defense of the opponent 2 marks. So -2 by using Acid Spray. That's amazing. Taunt, yep, you're going to need Taunt because Taunt's going to stop the Sword Dance right off the bat. Also, super, super handy. Recover, we need that because we do need a heal condition. Since you're using a plate, you're not going to have a Shell Bell or anything along those lines to heal you up, so you're going to want Recover. And then Judgment. Judgment is the signature move. It is his best move, hands down, and one of the best moves in the game. And it just wrecks 100 accuracy, 100 damage, and it gets boosted by the Stellar Terra type, which is simply awesome. That is the build. Those are the moves you want. Take a look at that. In terms of the stats for ARCEUS, you're going to pretty much put everything in HP and special attacks. I'll show you the IVs. There those are. Otherwise, he's just flat out awesome because he's the king of pretty much everything. He is the deity of the Pokemon world. So, that's it. That's it for him. Let's get into it and let's show you how to actually solo Blaziken with ARCEUS. All right, we're in. And of course, we do have our party locked so that we have 2 Intimidators, which are Staraptor and Arcanine. So that's that guy right there and that guy right there. That is key. You do need that Intimidate ability so that it automatically drops his attack stat -2. As we see there, right out of the box, he's -2. That's where all of his damage comes from, is in the attack. We're going to start with 1 Acid Spray, okay? 1 move and then a Taunt. Taunt on turn 2. Because he typically will not use that Sword Dance right out of the gate. That is pretty much always at the 90% HP mark, so you can typically just get one move off real quick, and then good to go. There we go. We got our Acid Spray. We got our Taunt. From there, we're just going to go straight into a couple more Acid Sprays. And there we see the Sword Dance just got taunted right there. He's hitting us with Earthquake, so Earthquake is super effective, but as we see down here, I'm not taking much damage. Okay? My HP is not going down, so make sure you keep an eye on that HP bar down there whenever he hits me with Earthquake, because it's just not doing a whole lot at the moment. And that is primarily because his attack stat is down 2, and every single time he knocks out Staraptor and Arcanine, the Intimidate takes effect again. That's why this works so well, because every time they go down, as Arcanine just did, Arcanine just went down, the Intimidate comes in and he loses another stat point from his attack. He is going to reset his stats at about 65%, so that's fine. All right, we got our Terrorize up. We got the Acid Sprays on. Take a look at his stats real quick. There he is. Full special defense down. That's awesome. We're ready to go. And of course, the attack stat is up 4 because he continues to boost himself every single turn with his ability. Taunt's still up for one more move. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna Terrorize. Then I'm gonna go Recover first. I'm gonna keep myself alive. You know, don't want to let ARCEUS go down. You can, by the way, you can let ARCEUS faint once. So if ARCEUS is getting critical hit, which does happen a lot with these 7-star bosses, their RNG for critical hits is pretty darn good, honestly. Let him go down once, and then come in and you'll paralyze and then immediately start dropping the big bombs. Once he erases his stats, try to get one more acid spray in there, but we'll see that as we get there. So let us keep going. There is the coded move for heat, overheat, sorry. So that hit, looks like Star Raptor in the background. There goes bulk up. Don't care about that because we are focused on special attack with ARCEUS. We're going to drop a judgment. He is fully -6 on special defense. And we're not taking much damage at all. This is going very, very well, and that's the benefit of the Intimidate. That was pretty good. That was honestly less damage than I thought. Should have hit hard. Should have hit hard. So there, he debuffed himself. So I'm going to go ahead and go right back into Acid Spray. Get at least 1 or 2 Acid Sprays up. His attack has now gone back up. If he removed the attack downs. So what I should have done there, and what I'm going to recommend you to do, is don't go straight into Acid Spray. Go straight into Recover. Okay? So because I didn't do that, I'm going to use the Heal Cheer instead. Straight into Recover, because you're basically buying a couple turns for both Star Raptor and Arcanine to get knocked out. They get knocked out really fast. If you watch their HP, they get knocked out really quick, so that Intimidate will pick up, especially after he clears his stats, to make this work. And this is kind of the same flow for all of it. So I'm going to go ahead and go straight into a Recover, since I think we'll be able to take this next attack no problem. Yep, we're good. And then we're just stalling. We're just stalling. That's all we're doing. We're just waiting for Star Raptor and Arcanine to go down. I'm just going to Recover again. And then this should knock out both Arcanine and Star Raptor. So we're watching those guys up there. There goes Star Raptor. Looks like Arcanine did not go down yet. We're fully healed. There he goes. So both Arcanine and Star Raptor are down. So both Intimidates are going to come in, and we're going to drop two attack stats off of this guy when this was right before this turn actually begins. So we're going to go straight into another Acid Spray, get that defense down just a little bit more. Now we're -4. So we get our special defense down -4. I'll go ahead and check the stats so you can see that. There we go. Special defense, and his attack is down -4 as well. Really good spot. Let's just go into Judgment, and let's start getting through this. His -4 attack, we're taking nothing. Keep an eye on that HP bar down there. You see that I'm not taking much damage at all when he hits me with the super effective Earthquake. We got a Frozen. Blaziken is frozen solid. So a little RNG there from the other NPC Pokemon. That helps a lot, of course. Quite a lot of the builds that you'll see with this raid are going to be electric based, because the Paralyze is huge. Being able to paralyze him just buys you extra turns. There's the other coded move. So that was Rock Slide. Again, that hits everybody, but as you saw, it pretty much does no damage to me. And you'll find that kind of pretty much consistent across all of them. He uses Rock Slide at that 50% mark, which we've pushed past fairly quickly. One more to finish it up. And there you have it. Blaziken easily soloed by ARCEUS. I mean, why not? ARCEUS solos pretty much everything in the game with almost no issue at all. So, hey, take this build, go have fun, and as always, if this was helpful, drop a like, hit the sub button, and hey, we'll see you in the next one.